Okay, I've had a couple of staff members ask me the difference between the 10 and the 7-inch model. Number one is size, and that's pretty much it. Well, I shouldn't say that. The 10-inch model is obviously bigger. On the other video you saw that it's the size of an iPad. The 10-inch model has a camera on the front and a camera on the back. And the 10-inch model has slightly more storage. The 7-inch model, if you've ever looked at a Kindle Fire, for all intents and purposes, it is a Kindle Fire. It has a headphone jack. The nicer thing than the Kindle Fire is that you can add more memory to it, which the Kindle Fire cannot. This has a microphone, which the Kindle Fire does not. They both have a connector plug there to connect up to your computer. This one has an HDMI out port to plug it into a TV, and the power jack, which obviously the Kindle Fire does too. So I've had a number of questions basically asking what is a oh, this one has a camera facing you, by the way. There is no camera on the other side of this one. There is a microphone, but there is no camera on the other side. The question is, why do I want one? Well, if you wanted a Kindle Fire to be able to read, you can add the Kindle app onto this one, and it is a Kindle Fire. I haven't added the Kindle app yet. Those are just some of the apps that I have added on here. I haven't actually done many of the apps on here. The nice thing about a tablet is that it lets you surf the internet, and I'm actually not going to go on the internet right now. It lets you surf the internet. You can watch movies in the palm of your hand. If you put movies on it, you can listen to music. You can play any of the free or paid games that a tablet offers. It is a wonderful ebook reader to use like a Kindle Fire or a Sony ebook. It's the same kind of thing, but at $100, it's a really, really good price for that. I'm not trying by any means to sell them to anyone. Basically what we're just trying to do is offer them up. If you wanted to have an ebook reader, if you were looking for a tablet, it only gets on the internet where there's internet access, so you have to have Wi-Fi at home in order to get on the internet, or be here at school where we have Wi-Fi to get on the internet, or to go to any of the locations like McDonald's or a coffee house or something to get on the internet. And that's how it downloads the books, is through the internet. So if you connected up to your Kindle account and downloaded books while you were here, you'd obviously be able to still read them at home. But that, you know, there's a $100 difference between the two in cost. This one obviously being bigger with 16 gig of memory, but this one fits nicely. You know, you can obviously put it in your pocket if you wanted to, kind of big, but you could. Whereas the other one you could not. And it's a nice size when you go to read book. It's a nice size ebook reader. Where the other one, you know, not that you can't read books with that one, but it's slightly larger. The battery probably lasts a little longer on the smaller 7-inch model than on the 10-inch model, just because it's a much brighter screen, as you can tell, which you can turn up and down the brightness. And because it's a larger screen, the battery's going to be depleted faster than with the 7-inch model. But on either one of these, you can get your email, you can send emails, you can listen to music, watch video, browse the internet, or any of the things you can do on a tablet. But this one right here, the 7-inch model, is exactly the size to the millimeter of the Kindle Fire, whereas this one is exactly the same size, basically to the millimeter, as an Apple iPad. But these both run Android 4.0, which is the same thing that the Kindle Fire runs, I believe. I think it's running Android 4.0, and that's what those are for.